Feel me? I be on
Okay,
that type of vibe.
I got it.
Oops.
Hey everybody, it's Aaliyah Yasmin here, and we're back with another
That
episode. But today we got Mr. Buck in the building,
big
Amir
facility.
Baltier.
You already know. I'm on a for lifers chat. You already know. Since you need me,
Oh, you
pull
know
up.
the
I'm here
this is
for.
it.
Wait, I almost did. So wait, hold on. Throwing up gang signs. You said four over forever, forever. Boom.
Right,
Yes.
that's
My fault. I
hilarious.
was throwing up
It's
gang signs.
okay.
It's crazy.
But
Let me get
how are
hip
you
down.
doing, Amir? It's been I ain't seen you in a few months. It's been
Yeah,
like 2 months.
since the house, right?
Yeah,
It's life been life for real. I
really.
mean, like, you know how it's like going for you and then start lifing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I completely know what you
It's
mean.
like everything cool though. It's like can't complain at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything
What
happens
do you
for a
mean
reason.
life and like? How do you feel?
I feel like I'm getting into more of me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like I feel like this summer, um, because the housewarming was like you said,
June.
like June, so it's like
Mm.
beginning of summer a little bit. So summer just showed me a little bit more of like who I was a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you've been trying to be more Amir?
Yeah, because I feel like one day I just woke up and was like, it's about to be 10 years for my brand. Like, I don't really do a lot of stuff for myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't really be like taking myself out, like saying no sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Wait,
little
so
stuff
is
like
it
that.
10 years this year?
Yes,
Oh, I
November.
thought it was 10 years last year.
And that's 10 years this year. Last year, it was 10 years of me being a brand owner because I had a brand since 2014. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So 2015 is like the big November. That's when I really started getting things jumping with Voltaire. So 10 years just kind of made me realize time don't wait for nobody. So I've been trying to
I
get a
feel
little bit
like the end of the year for me, I don't know if it's like this for everybody. I don't know if it's a peak season,
ahead.
but like
Somebody
something
quarter
always
four.
happens at the end of the year. Like it'd be like
Mhm.
a whole bunch of stuff just happening at the end of the year, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Like it's just be a whole bunch of progressions,
Yeah,
if
no,
that
for
makes
real.
sense. Like I thought that was just me. And then I mean, I don't know if that's like my technically my birthday is toward the end of the year. Your birthday is at the end of the year as well. Well, at least like the last quarter, I think, right?
It's next Monday.
Yeah. And is it the last
It's last
quarter?
quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
September is quarter four.
Right. But I don't know. I always thought that was me. I feel like it's always like a big shift. Like
Hmm.
it's always something finna happen. And I'll be feeling it too. I'm like,
I feel like that
something's
end of
finna
the year
happen.
is more so like that. All right, I've been working. Now it's trying to see like what's to come for it before you get ready for
Right.
another year. Where it's like you set more goals and stuff like
Right.
that. So yeah,
And
like you
it
said, that end of the
hits.
year is like all right, like especially like with me, the fall would be like pretty big for me because my birthday. I'll be having drop a cola collection. I'll be having my fashion show stuff like that. So like you
Right.
said, the end of the year be big. It's like make or break,
Right.
damn
And
near.
it's finna be it's finna or it's we're in it. It's New York Fashion Week. So are you doing something with New York Fashion Week this year?
Yeah, so I went. I actually got invited um by a clothing brand called Ghetto Friends to their fashion show.
I feel like
And
I
they
heard of that.
yeah, they're like a popular brand. I kind of threw me off, not threw me off, but you know what I mean. Everything
Mhm.
happened for a reason. But when I came across the flyer, I was more as though like I don't got nothing to do today. It was Fashion Week. Me and my brother was supposed to go down there, but something happened, so I kind of had that mindset of let me go down there, and I went by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because ironically enough, that was my first Fashion Week. That was my
It
f that was
was?
my first New York Fashion Week. That was
Oh,
my
New York
first
Fashion Week.
time going down New York Fashion Week besides I lied, it's my second time. I've been down to New York plenty of times, but that was
Mhm.
my second time ever going down Fashion Week. My first time actually was one of my first ever fashion shows. I had went down to Fashion Week and did, somebody's event, but that was literally 7 plus years ago somewhere. So I was
Mhm.
like, why don't I be in the New York Fashion Week scene? You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing
Mhm.
all this stuff on TikTok, and during that day it would just stuff keep popping up about Fashion Week. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me just go real
I
quick.
mean, fashion I have actually never been to New York Fashion Week. Like I've shot in New York, but I've never been to New York Fashion Week. And I do want to go, but it's one of those things where like I don't want to just go. I want to be invited. Like
Right.
I don't want to just go and I'm like, "Oh, trying to figure out like what's this, what's that."
Mhm.
No, I feel like I don't want to say too like I'm not up, I haven't made it, but like I'm too seasoned for that. Like
Right.
I'm too seasoned for that and it's just like all right, like if you gonna go there, what's the purpose? Like,
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. When I went, it just was like, what's my purpose? Like, am I
hmm
going down there to network? Am I going down there to pitch my brand? Am I going down there to pitch myself?
right,
When I went by myself, it kind of gave me the leeway to kind of do it like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to
exactly,
worry about what he wanted to do or what she wanted to do. I'm like, I went on, a
yeah,
couple websites on Instagram, on TikTok, looked up probably 5 or 6 events and just circled through them Jones. You know what I'm saying? Just went with a mission. I'm here by myself. What's your
hmm
name? Like, what you got going on for what is where I'm at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just to
yeah.
kind of build those networks and the New York scene a little bit different too, just because I feel like people are a little bit more open a little bit. I mean,
They're more. I guess the word is free to me. Like they're
yeah,
more like,
or maybe just a Philly thing, but I know you're a Jersey girl, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but okay, because I know what you mean when you say that. Because okay, don't get mad when I say this, but this is like my true perspective of as far as like this industry. I don't know about anything else because I'm
Mhm.
not in anything else. But when it comes to the fashion industry, and I was just talking to somebody about this from I think they're from Chester. Um, the fashion industry in Philly is very conformative. And I know that sounds, do you know what I mean when I say that?
I definitely know what you mean.
Okay, it's very conformative and it's like it's almost as if like you can express yourself as much as you want to, but somebody's going to come around and be like, "No." Like, "No, you can't do that. That's not how we do things out here. Stop." Like that's how I felt
Mhm.
honestly for like I
That's
was
a good point.
probably consistent out there for like I want to say that for like 2 years, 2 or 3, like 2 years. And I felt like of all the brands I came across, even though like you're you your brand is a lifestyle, which I do admire, but at the same time, other people can say their brand is a lifestyle, but it's not. You're just conforming
Mhm.
to whatever you feel like the standard
Yeah,
is, you feel like the next person is doing, and then you copy.
speaking
It's
facts.
just and it's yeah, and I couldn't get with it. Now comparing it to New York, and I'm only comparing it to New York because I've done business in New York, Atlanta, and Philly.
Mhm.
So comparing to New York, but it's been a while with Atlanta. But anyway, comparing it to New York, I just feel like New York is like, okay, if you go there and say you want to do something, it's just gonna get done.
Yeah, nah, for
Like I
sure.
actually went to the what's it called? The Black Girl Art Show. And they also
Heard of
have a
that.
Black Boy Art Show too. You should probably go. I don't know when the next one in New York
I heard of
is.
the girl one. I didn't know they had a boy one though.
Yeah, they do. I think they just started like this year
Okay,
or like
that's why I
last
fairly
year.
new. That's
Yeah.
why I hear.
But it's like really freeing. Like you kind of go out there and you kind of do whatever you want. Like it was hella vendors and it was just like everybody was literally doing what they wanted to do
Mhm.
within their table. And it was like table by table, section by section. And it was all art, but it was still like everybody was doing what they wanted to do. And I really like that. Like
No, for
not
sure.
everything looked the same. And I'm
Everybody
just
don't want to
like,
do what they want to do here. Like you said,
yeah.
everybody does what makes them want to. I wouldn't even say feel accepted because everybody does things for their own reasons. But
Mhm.
it's like it's been time and time again where people don't be comfortable in their situations, but just doing it
Yeah.
because of what may be coming out of it or what
Right.
attention they might be getting or what room it brings them in instead of their originality and the desire to really just be wanting to be in
Yeah.
that field. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
agree 100%.
And then you see the outcome of like people not having it be their lifestyle. And it's like it's not your lifestyle because it's not what you actually wanted to do. Like you're just doing
Feeling
this because maybe the next person either told you to do it or was like, oh yeah, this is what you gotta do. Da, da, da,
exactly.
da, and that's not what you
Everybody don't
want to
really
do.
know the blood, sweat, and tears they be going into
Yeah.
what it means to really have a lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
really being able to not make the wrong step or the wrong turn. And it's
Exactly.
like some shit can really jeopardize everything you got for real. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Or
And
even if it does jeopardize it, you're still gonna keep going. Like I'm not about to stop. I'm
no,
not
for sure.
stopping.
I feel
So
like stopping was never when you have a lifestyle, stopping is never in
an
the question.
option.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's life. You know how just
Exactly.
life be lifing? When you're in a
Yeah.
lifestyle brand, lifestyle be lifestyling. You
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. No, I
Because it's
agree.
always going to go. It's always going to be somebody hit you up about this or this having to go on or you
But
having
you
to handle
know,
that or you know what I mean?
that's purpose too.
Yeah.
People don't be having no purpose.
Nah.
And I think that's the biggest thing. Like you don't really know what you want to do in the end or what you want to do in the beginning. So it's just
It's a
like
short
anything.
term goal, but it's not a long term goal. if you're
Yeah.
promoting a lifestyle, it has to be long-term goals, 10-year plus goals, 20-year plus. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And it
People,
incorporates into everything that you
you feel
do.
me?
Mhm.
The 1 year plus is like, yeah, after a year, it'll be unheard of whatever somebody doing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like people be trying stuff out, and it's like it'd be the work that goes into it that be turning people off. And it's like, dang, I ain't
Yeah.
know I had to really do this every day and be on TikTok 3 different times and da da da.
Yeah.
Da, you know what I'm
And
saying?
show myself and talk to
You feel
people.
me? Go
Yes,
to
you have to talk
events.
to people. Yeah,
Exactly.
go to events. Yes,
People
you have
think
to
it
go
come
to
easy.
events.
They see it, but just because for lifestylers, I'm gonna call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't see what we go through because we don't post about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm trying to get into posting the struggles and like what
I've
goes
noticed
into the
that.
results,
I've
but it's
noticed that.
hard pulling my phone out
When
every single
something's
moment. You
happening
know
and
what
you're
I'm
like,
saying?
I
It'd
don't
be
want to
hard.
document this.
You
Like,
feel me? It'd be hard.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wish I just had a GoPro right in my chest sometime, but it's like, damn, wish I would have recorded that. Or damn, like, why would this
I
just
don't know.
happen? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but then at the same time, it'll be something happens, and then there'll always be a like a good end result to it, and it's like, okay, that's why that happened. So
Yeah.
y'all didn't need to know about that. Y'all just know about this. That's all y'all need to know
No, for
about.
sure. Because the struggles is going to happen, but people just feel like even when going against your passion, or not going against, going with your passion, it ain't gonna be no struggles. And then when people get the struggles, it's like, oh, I want to quit, or I want to do something else, or let me just try the
Mhm.
next thing. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't. You gotta keep going. If you really like that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If you
yeah.
really like something, and this, like you said, something that you desire and something that you really want, you gotta be able to work for it. And you know, with me, I try to just keep
Keep going.
keep
Yeah.
going, cause ain't never gonna
No,
stop.
you're.
I wish I could take a break. That's a good and a bad thing, though. I can't take a
It
break.
is because then there be days where like you have a little chill moment. You're like, dang, I should be doing something, or I could be getting this done right now, or let me do this, or what's the
Mhm.
next thing that's happening, or you go look at your bank account. You know what?
Every
Why does this look
time.
like this?
Nah,
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
Then I start to enjoy it more when I don't have nothing to do. Cause I'll
Mhm.
tell myself, bro, you got the whole weekend ahead of you. It's Wednesday, yo. Just go chill. Like I really be like,
Yeah.
yo, don't even move your car. I go somewhere, walk to the store, do whatever, chill,
Mhm.
watch a movie. Spend a minute, I even watching movies. Try to start watching movies again. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
started watching movies again yesterday or
yesterday,
today. Today, earlier today, I was watching Harry Potter.
Harry
'Cause it's,
Potter.
the fall time. So, I started a little bit, but there was a time where I wasn't watching my shows or nothing like that for a while, and I just started again.
Mhm.
It's really to gain perspective, though, because, like, everything has perspective, so I think that's the main reason, like, why I watch shows and movies
Mhm.
anyway, but, like, I'm like, "I gotta get back into that," and then Wanye too. Wanye, it ties into his passion and what he does in filmmaking, etcetera, and it gives him ideas, so it is necessary, like, you shouldn't just keep going, 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 like, don't burn yourself out.
I'm trying to work on like my professional
Yeah,
etiquette.
I
You know what
get
I'm
what you're
saying?
saying.
It's Aaliyah Yates being sitting in front of me. I'm supposed to be.
So,
Feel me?
I mean, you saying it like I don't cuss, like, I cuss, but just it just depends. Like, I'm actually wait, no, I don't wanna change the subject because I was about to say something.
You said people don't see the struggles because we don't post about it, and you was talking
So,
about
you're
when people want to
saying they
quit.
change it, right?
Yeah.
You're saying they change it. Um, Imma say this because I feel like I change what I do a lot.
Hmm.
Like, not necessarily no, no, no. I change. I change what I do a lot. I change what I wanna do probably within the last since I graduated college was 2018. So, the last what is that, 8 years? I've always changed and evolved what I wanted to do, but I've never transformed my purpose.
Right.
I've never transformed my purpose. So, I'm just saying that to say ain't nothing wrong with, like, you're like, "Okay, I still wanna help people, so I'm going from healthcare to being an event curator or something like
Hmm.
that." Like, you're still helping people, but it's just more so like you can't just stop. I just wanted to clarify that.
No, for sure.
But
I feel like a big thing I said before the changing part was giving up though. I feel like
yeah.
that be my main thing. Like change is not it's not nothing wrong with change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People change their major every day. People change their job every day. Whatever, whatever. It's when people think something sweet, you get into it and you just chalk it. You feel me? It kind
Mhm.
of the people who work hard for that, like for example, might just pick up a camera, go buy an expensive camera, got a
Mhm.
blessing enough to go buy a camera, try it
Right.
one time and it don't work, and then you got real cameramen being like, I could have used that camera, like
Right.
dang, like you feel what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just people just be doing stuff because they see whoever do it. It's been plenty of times people around me done did something and then stop doing it, or just doing it because I'm doing it
It's
or
quite a
whatever.
few
Like,
people that I've observed like that. And honestly, no shade, but I just honestly learned to not do what they do. Like honestly,
yeah,
I'm like, no matter what I do, I was standing next to you at one point, but I'm not finna do what you just did. And I'm gonna just use you as the example of what not to do. And that's it. Like I don't even know how else to put it, but I'm not
don't be
even gonna
like
bring up.
me. Please don't. It's too much stuff going on to be like me. Be yourself. Like I feel like
No, I'm not talking about you.
mm,
I'm not talking about you. I'll stand next to you and be like, all right, Amir did that. I'm gonna see how I can do that too in my own way. But like it'd be like other people, I'm just like, bro, like it'd be other people. You know what bothers me? It'd be other people that compare themselves to you, like you, but myself. Like, you're not
ain't no
me.
comparison. Yeah, I feel like once people realize that they're not us, I feel like it gets to a point like if you're not gonna do as much as what we did, don't expect to be us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
we're here to influence because we're influencers, but what makes the cycle go around is when we
Mhm.
keep it in the cycle. Once you get out the loop trying to do what the cycle was doing, it's kind of like friction. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
do you like truly consider yourself an influencer? Because I don't. Like I don't for myself. I don't know if I can I don't know if
Mm,
I've earned that. Not gonna lie.
I feel like I'm trying to get away from the influencer word because I have a problem with being an influencer sometimes, if that makes
What do you
sense.
mean a problem? Like you don't
I
like
don't
it?
like influencing people sometimes.
But you influence the thing about you, I call you influencer because you influence a lot of different age groups.
Yeah.
So it's like one thing to like just be on our peer group,
Hmm.
our age, but you influence a lot of different age groups. So I feel like I don't know, I would consider you an influencer, but I would not consider myself an influencer. I don't think I've earned that title. Like I know like there's people where
Hmm.
I'm out and people see me and like we'll have a conversation. They're like, "Oh, you're this, you're that. I saw you here, da, da, da," and that's cool. But I don't and I appreciate it, but I don't think I would consider myself an
But the
influencer.
crazy thing is, like, from me being around you, I feel like you don't even see how much you be influencing people. So that's why I don't like to use the word influencer. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Because you'll never know when you influencing somebody. That's the problem with influencing. You might take it as keying, or you might take it as copying
you're
or
right.
whatever. That's why the influence word be like, I be trying to tell myself I'm an influencer. They get
Yeah.
mad seeing somebody do something I do. So it just be like,
Um,
you know what I'm saying? I like to kind
are
of
you
consider
one of
myself,
those? You one of them?
yeah, it's like I don't know how to explain it though. It just be like it
I
could be
mean,
something so little. It could be something
considering what we was just talking
so
about,
little.
I understand why you may feel that way, but like as far as talking about from city to city, but at the same time, like I don't know. I think that's a compliment. I've never taken that.
Imagine what you consider influencer, and then somebody consider you that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it just be like, dang, like maybe I really am an influencer. You know what I mean? But then again, don't copy me. So it just be. I like to consider myself probably like a role model for real, for real.
Yeah, that's a
Because
better
a
phrase.
role model is more as though somebody that understands that they look up to you versus when you an influencer. I feel like they paving the way, they making a wave, and anybody can do it type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, I like when it come to kids, for example, like I just like how they're receptive of what I do, being as though I don't promote. This might sound bad, education. Now I do promote education. You know what I'm saying? I never went to nobody's school and said, don't go to school. But I
Mhm.
have been to schools and said I went to college and still choose this route. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're receptive
Okay.
of being able to still do what they need to do, but doing themselves at the same time. You know what I'm saying? People coming up saying, "Oh, I want to cut hair and da da da." All right, that might not
Yeah.
stop you from doing what's the basics, like getting your degree, diploma, whatever, whatever. But this route is possible too. So it just be like a, mm,
I feel like when you live in America, those routes intertwine. Especially if you're black. You
yeah,
should try to have a degree. Um,
you never
it's
know
more
what's
so
going to
like a
happen.
just in case. It's not just in case if you fail or just in case if it doesn't work
Hmm.
out. It's just in case if things just change
Nah,
where
for
you
for
live.
sure.
Like that's it.
All right, yeah. So enough about how I've been and me rambling about what I got going on, because I know it's probably a lot more. We'll hopefully get into a lot more. How have you been? How your day going?
Today was kind of a chill day. I guess today was a content day. But as far as the week, it's been a long week as far as just working. Um I don't want to talk about this yet, but like I said on another episode, I have started another source of income and I've been studying
Mhm.
up on it and doing what I need to do. We'll get into that later, but
Okay,
I did have a meeting
interested to hear about that.
earlier this week. I'm excited about it. But anyway, it was kind of a
Mhm.
chill day though. I'm actually happy with the outcome of like the content I made today.
Mhm.
I've been trying to like get into being a TikTok person.
TikTok person.
I don't scroll on TikTok. It's just not my cup of tea, but I try to just to be hip.
Yeah, trendy.
But it's hard. But anyway, and I don't know if it's because I'm like getting old. Like
Getting old.
I feel like I'm getting older, and that's why it's like I don't want to pay attention to this. Like this is not where it's at, but at the same time, it's like I need to, and it's fun at the end of the day. It's not like
Mhm.
it takes the life out of me, but
So, what's
um,
a content day though? What's your content day look like? Cause I be trying to have content days, then I get lazy. Then content days turn into days I just sit there and scroll or whatever.
so content days. So first of all, you have to plan a content day.
Mhm.
So I have like my folders. I have hella folders actually. I have folders for this. I have folders for my day to day work. I have folders for chores. I have folders for groceries. I have folders for everything. And then I
Folders on
have folders for my
folders.
content. So I just save stuff. I save stuff of what I may want to do and I name it like I don't know. I name it like content for me or content for like me and Wanye or like personal, like inspiration,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I just go in that folder, probably either the night before or in the morning. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to do tomorrow or what do you want to do today? So I gather like two or three videos. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm going to do this today. So I actually started getting ready for tonight 3 hours ago
Three
or two
hours
hours
ago.
ago.
2 hours
Yeah,
ago.
because it was a part of like filming content.
Yeah, the content is
So
time consuming too.
like for you, like I guess if you had a day where like you was gonna go get a haircut or something, you can incorporate that into your content day.
Mhm.
Or you're gonna go get your jewelry cleaned, you can incorporate that into your content day. Like that would be what it is.
It just be the struggle for me, just pulling out my phone. Like I be trying to have content
I
days.
mean, you know
Be
what you
pulling
could
out my
do,
phone.
and what I'm gonna start doing again because I used to do it a lot, but I didn't like. I'm going to a networking event this Friday night.
Mhm.
I'm bringing my selfie stick again. I used to not. I haven't brought it out in a minute, but I'm gonna start
It's
bringing
just
it
something
again.
about just like having it
It's gonna
propped up
force
and stuff.
me. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, why do I have this? Oh, to make
Right, put it
content.
up, and then people
Yeah.
be seeing a tripod or selfie stick and be wanting to just kind of be like, "Oh, let me help me in your video," or what type
Oh, I don't
stuff you
do
got going
that.
on?
Don't hop in my video.
Uh,
but like yeah, like it'll force me to like be
but
on
why not
camera.
hop in the video though? Like if it's on a tripod and you're doing a TikTok and somebody know it, it's like,
It depends. Well, I don't just make like okay, let me be clear about the TikToks. Like if I'm doing a TikTok, it gotta be like a planned trend. Like I don't do
I don't dances.
dances.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I don't do
I don't
that.
dance. I
Yeah,
can't do the what he
yeah.
say? I said I will. I
I
think
don't
you
even know
like
what you're
it.
talking
Oh
about. That's
yeah,
what I mean.
I
Like I
can
have
tell.
no.
I
Oh yeah,
think you
yeah, yeah.
will.
That
Oh yeah.
okay. I can't do it.
I don't even know if I'm doing it right. It'd be like,
You're probably not.
it'd be like,
You're
if you
probably
just
not.
said
It's
I will,
okay. I don't even know.
you
But I
gonna
know what
knock
you're
out
talking about. You talking
cheeks.
about Chris Brown's song, and
Can't get it.
no, I don't do that. But like, I like if I'm walking in a room, like an event, and I have the selfie stick or whatever or a tripod.
Mhm.
People are aware, and they're like, "All right, if I accidentally get in her video, like, don't."
Tighten up.
Like that's
Yeah,
that's what
tighten
it
up.
is for me.
You were here to get caught slipping.
Say it again.
We're here to get caught slipping.
Exactly, because I'm still gonna post it. Like I'm not editing you out. Like please. But anyway, but that's what a content day looks like for me, and I like incorporate it into my like getting ready, or I'll incorporate it into like if say you're making a bunch of like different videos, and it's just you have like one look, like you do that for that day, and then you post throughout the next couple of weeks. And then also editing reels and editing TikToks because I feel like that takes so
That's a
long.
whole investment within itself.
It is, but I like CapCut. I've learned how to use it, so
It's like 20,
it's not that
$20,
bad.
$30 a month, right?
Oh no, I don't pay for it. I do the other one.
What?
Wait a minute. Is there one you have to pay for?
Yeah, that you get all like the extra effects and
No, I
stuff
don't
like
need
that.
all that. It's okay.
Yeah, see,
I have a
that's the
my
one I
boyfriend's a
use.
videographer, photographer, so
Yeah, see, it
I
makes things easier.
yeah, I'm okay.
CapCut, the pro version, that's when you get like all of the crazy little effects and stuff. But like I said, it's $3 a month,
Oh,
so
I didn't know that. I heard about that, but I didn't know what people were talking
it's
about.
the effects that got the diamonds on it. That's what you can use like all of those.
Oh yeah, I did a trial, but it wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
like
worth
it's
it.
too much. Like my biggest thing with CapCut, it's not where everything is not where I need it to be at. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird trying to
you have
navigate
to
it.
figure it
It's like
out.
you got to do just to split something or
Yeah,
crop
it's like an
something. It's
actual
like
tool.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it's not easy
certain
like
stuff I feel like should just be right there
TikTok.
in your
TikTok is easy.
exactly. You feel me?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I feel like they just be trying to make so many apps just to keep you to keep paying money or keep having to switch through apps and
Yeah,
more ads can go on different apps and stuff like that. It's just why can't everything just be in one spot?
yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. But yeah, that's how my day was. Nothing crazy. Um,
Content day, Sunday, chill
actually
out.
was chilling. Like, I'm surprised I was how much I was chilling today before that though. Like, because I usually have a lot on my mind, a lot to do. But I think today I just chose to like pace myself of whatever I had to get done. Cause then I also have things to get done tomorrow. And then it's back to a regular like work week for me. And then it picks back up on Friday when I'm off again. So I don't know, but it was chilling.
Yeah, same. Just no complaint. Just regular Sunday for me. Regular Sunday.
Oh, it's football Sunday, right?
Football Sunday, the Eagles won. The tickets ain't come through, or the fantasy ain't come through. But it's all good because the Eagles won, so that kind of
What do you
cancels
mean the
out everything else.
tickets?
The parlays, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know
No
nothing about
money
that
came out of the
either.
parlays. Shout out to FanDuel for taking my money every week. Then fantasy is when you get like a group of people, y'all all pick your favorite players, you build your own team. That didn't come through neither. But like I said, the Eagles won, so we all straight. You know what I mean? I had bookings
Okay.
during the games too, so I had to watch the game while trying to. "Oh, I need red backdrop. I need this. I need that. I'm like, I'm just trying to watch the game, but
How long was the booking? Was it a regular booking?
yeah, the bookings. I had bookings from 1 to 5 today, so it was one session from 1 to 3, and then another one from 4 to 5. So I literally would just be for my bookings. I don't really do nothing. Um, I wouldn't say not do nothing, but for the studio when people rent it out, we there
Yeah.
for like assistance and stuff, just in case my setting not working or just coming out blurry or whatever. We there plus just liability of not having nothing broken and stuff. So when I be
Okay.
sitting there, people don't be asking me questions because they 9 times out of 10 know I'm not the photographer out the team. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I don't know how to answer every question that people have. I know how to set something up for you where little
So are the
stuff,
other
but
people there? Like, do you have a
yeah, we got a team.
other? Oh, okay.
Yes, three of us. It's Nas, Keenan, and me. And if I can't make like we all have our personal bookings, but if somebody can't make their personal booking, they was
Oh.
ask, yo, Thursday at 6, I ain't gonna be able to watch it. Yeah, I got you. Da, da, da. If I'm available, then I'll
Oh.
just go. Because it's all our space, so we all keep it respectful, keep the calendar open. We all have access to the calendar, stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. So I just feel like not enough grace is given when you're entering into somebody else's life. I feel like I don't know. I think that's just a me thing, but I feel like it's popular opinion. But hey,
Mhm.
like, but I understand boundaries and standards. But what I don't understand is, and I'm talking about in like any relationship, like a friendship, intimate relationships. I don't understand.
Situationship.
No, not
No,
situationships because, well, I mean, it could be situationships, but I don't understand why you'd have standards in a situationship. Like,
that's true. So, all
I
right. So,
didn't.
a situation that you care about.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
If you don't care, then we're not talking from
We're
that
not talking
basis. We're
about
talking
that.
about actually caring. All
Serious
right.
situations
All
or
right. Cool.
serious relationships.
Okay.
Um, but I feel like, I mean, not feel like, but like, why are there so many expectations from someone you just met when you literally just you're wanting them to accept the person that you are for who you are? No, you want them to accept the person that you are and for who you met them to be.
Right.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of people, there's just a lot of people that get into relationships. And I know you're going to have a different perspective than me because you're a man, but I feel like it does fall on both genders or any gender. But Why is there such a big expectation when you're meeting somebody, you're getting into a relationship with them to be all these things when you're meeting them right where they are and you're probably meeting them as a reflection of you.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
I know I know what you mean. Hmm, it can go two ways though. It can go two
Why?
ways. Feel like the expectation either comes before you meet a person or after you meet a person. It's never when you meet the person nowadays. Does that make sense?
Okay, so then what about if you're just meeting somebody? Like say you met somebody at an event and you never met them before.
Hmm.
Like you've never met them before at all. And you're like, oh, you see them and you like you're feeling them or whatever. Like I'm saying like intimately, like it's another girl or another woman.
Hmm.
You're feeling them and you're like, oh, okay, like she's cool, da da da. You start to pursue her. Would you get offended if she met you in the same circumstance and she tells you or she questions like the way you are and it's like she's meeting you where you are. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's why it's weird. You feel me? I feel like people don't really go off of first impressions anymore. I feel like either again it's the expectation before you meet somebody or the expectation after. I feel like the expectation before comes when you know of somebody and then pursue them, and then you're expecting this person to be a certain somebody. Then it's the
Mhm.
expectations after you meet somebody. Oh, he told me he got 5 businesses and he got, oh, all right, well, I need my nails done or you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just be like you said, a- attract to me from what you met when you first met, that first impression. Why give me a number? Why give me the time of day? Why give me a name? Because sometimes that's a question I be asking, like, yo, why you call me today? Like, why you choose me to give me a number tonight? Da, da, da. If you don't even say something good, it's like, well, you probably gave five people the number, so what's the
Mhm.
point? You know what I'm saying? So that expectation is it can really get you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's why me personally, I don't like to put expectations on things because when you put expectation on things, that's how you get upset or you get let down. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? With no expectations, no letdowns. You know what I mean?
But I see that you're the type of person not to put expectations on things.
Nah.
I appreciate that
Mhm.
actually. But there are people where it's like they see a certain something and they put an expectation on it and they're not even at that level of the expectation. That's
Nope.
my problem.
Yeah, nah.
That's
You can't
I don't want to
expect
say
something
my
that you can't
problem.
even give. You know what I'm saying? It could
Yeah.
be something as little as, can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
A
Go
girl
ahead.
got mad the other day because I didn't want to buy her Wendy's.
The other day. This was recent. First of all,
It
that's
was all right.
funny.
It was a little recent.
Okay.
I ain't want to be too recent
Wendy's.
because if you see the clip, then she be like, "Oh, she
Wendy's.
talking about Wendy's." I go into
Wait.
Wendy's.
Start from the beginning though, because was you at Wendy's already?
No, I was driving and they wanted Wendy's. I was cool. I'm the type of person that'll eat before I come out. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Is that day I just so happened to eat before I came out. Feel me? I'm on the way to business. I'm on the way to business. I'm already late.
Wait. Okay.
People say I'm hungry. Cool. What y'all want? I want this, that, and the third. Cool. Go to Wendy's. My man asks us,
Mhm.
what do y'all want?
Okay.
I say, I want
Um.
nuggets and fries.
Okay.
He looks at the certain individual. They don't say anything. They go about ordering their stuff afterwards. So literally, when the mother drops the individual off, she brings up, I expect the man to make sure I'm cool every time I go out, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, we just came from an event
Mhm.
where you good. You don't worry about nothing. Feel me? So it threw me off. It was just like,
I
it
don't think
was,
that was that a case of that. I think that was if I'm reading this right.
somebody told me I was wrong. Was I wrong, sis?
Okay, I'm gonna say my evaluation first.
Am I
If I'm
supposed to
reading,
just be like, hun,
well, my thing is okay. Is this person somebody that you actually
no.
care? Okay, so then
First time going out.
the first time, but that's not even really a go out.
I
That was
took
just
you
like
to a place that I handle my business. So I treat it as going out because if you come out if something happened, I'm still responsible for you because I brought you type shit. So I would
And then what do
consider
you
that.
okay, so then what do you mean by you had already taken care of them? Like,
Oh, when we was out, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Didn't spend $1. Feel me? You
oh,
want a drink? You cool. Free entry.
no, you wasn't wrong.
Da 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 da. Straight.
Like, damn.
You need some
No, you
people.
wasn't wrong.
You need some
That
people to
was
chill with. Yo, I got some people
no,
who came here for me. You can chill with them. You know what I'm saying? You need a
no,
bottle. You
you
need a
weren't
shot. Da da
wrong.
da.
No, you
Cool.
weren't
You
wrong.
feel me? So it threw me off at the end. That's why I said the expectation. It was like when she threw that on to me. It was like, we talking about Wendy's?
Was that a test? Okay, I'm gonna tell you
All right,
this.
yo, this is
So
how you know me. It was a test.
no, that has nothing to do with just you. That was a woman thing. That was a test.
That's what I'm saying. She tested me.
She was
I
testing
felt like
me,
I was getting
testing you.
tested. Because when I asked her, I'm like, wait, you testing me? She was like,
Oh, you
no.
asked her.
Yeah, I asked her. I don't
That's
care. Yeah,
funny.
I'm like, you testing me? Like, can't
No, men
buy you
don't usually
Wendy's?
ask that. They just be like,
No, I'm
they just
straightforward.
evaluate it and they're like, all right, I'm not with
No,
you no
I'm
more. Oh,
straightforward because
all right, I'm not messing with
I'm
you no more.
I'm
And then
gonna
they
let
keep
you
going.
know if I'm not feeling something because to say this, that was last day texting. When we had that
Oh.
conversation, it was more like a texting me like,
And she texted you about it? Y'all were texting about it too?
no, this was on a drop off.
Okay.
Like somebody else in the car. See, even deeper. I don't want to say too many details because if she see this, she's like, all right.
It's
We go
over now,
even
though.
deeper. It's somebody else in the car, and I explained to him like, "Yo, if we got something going on, you explain it when it's just us." You feel me? Like she
Yeah.
was popping it a little bit, so I was
She
like,
addressed it in front of somebody else?
I said, "We talking about Wendy's?
That's
Like
messy.
we talking about Wendy's? You know what I mean?" And again, you heard the circumstance. It was just like I didn't want nothing. Somebody offered me something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I didn't have no problem with it. And the whole time, funny thing is, I thought we got the food for free anyways. But why the quote unquote, the story is she had to pay. They had to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and I'm under the impression that we finessed it. Wild story. It was weird how we looked at it. But even my homie said the same thing. Like, wait, I thought she got herself for free. So it
Well,
just was like,
well, first of all, you said that she got it separately.
yeah, because when she got up there, it was oh, I got to transfer money to my card. Da da da.
She got it separately. She got it separately on purpose, so you can get it.
See,
No,
no,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
but
So
I
I'm gonna tell you
know,
Are
I
you
know
done
that's what it
evaluating
was.
the whole thing? Because I'm about to tell you the whole thing.
Hold on, my last evaluation was
Okay.
like the one thing that rubbed me the wrong way when she brought it up was, I'm glad I'm not no broke ass. Da, 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 da. And I'm like,
But you was transferring the money to
it's Wendy's. I'm like, I can see if
But you was
we
transferring the money
sat
to the
down.
card.
I can see by all means, we all as a group went down, sat down. No, I'm not gonna let you. You feel what I'm saying? By all
Yeah.
means, you feel me? But a quick Wendy's trip, it just was like a Wendy's. Yeah, nah, it threw me off. I said, I didn't say I was cool, but I expressed my uncomfortability with them having a problem with that, and that was our last day talking. So
I think that's weird. Well, I'm gonna say my whole evaluation, but first, I think that's weird because I don't know what event me and you was going to, but it was just me and you. It was some pop up. You got me with this, and it's just like,
see, no, that's different.
I didn't ask though. I didn't expect it. It was just like the day. It was the day. It was
I'm
the
always
vibe,
treat.
and it was just the courtesy of the day because it was business, and it's like, let's just make sure you're good for the whole day because you came out here. And we're doing business, and it was like an experience type thing, like, and it was cool. But my thing is, you already was having the experiences, sis. Like, so it's like, why are you doing all that?
She wanted the full package, and it's like nowadays I be on something, you gotta earn that. Like, I don't care who you is. You feel
but
me?
it wasn't that deep. So I'm gonna tell you this. So my thing is, she was testing you. I don't know what happened prior to the Wendy's, but I'm gonna guess that she was testing you from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. And I'm only saying that because she was trying to find something to say, well, oh, this any bull, he didn't give me my Wendy's. And I can't stand, and I'm sorry, I can't stand
you just got annoyed real quick.
I did because somebody else just told me a similar story to this about something about like, oh, keep your little money, this and that. Don't downplay my money because you didn't get what you wanted, and you was over here transferring money from the card to the card, from the savings to this, from the Cash App to the whatever.
You feel me?
Like, don't do that. But anyway, I'ma just say she was testing you, but then also I don't like that whole situation because it's like, in my opinion, your role, it doesn't matter if you're a friend, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you're a friend, it doesn't matter if you're a sister, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, it doesn't even matter if it's a situationship. Your role as a woman is to be soft and make the day easy,
Yeah,
because you're most likely, it doesn't matter what's going on, your aura and your attitude, your femininity is what's running the show, because that's how it is all the time.
facts.
Like if you're in a mood, if you're in a funk, if you're feeling a type of way, if it's only about you, sweetie, you have to get it together.
Nah,
Like,
for real.
and especially if somebody's inviting you into their day and you're going along with them in the day,
It was a
make their
it
day
was a straight,
easy.
yo, play passenger today. All right, bet.
Yeah.
From the moment you got in the John, I'll stop at the store. Yo, you need something?
Yeah.
I'll stop. Da da da. Yo, you good? It was just that one situation that was just like, for real.
That's
All right, cool. Out
weird.
of all the things we did that day, that one thing stood out to you, and you mentioned it in front of somebody. I think that's what it was. I feel like I wouldn't have had
Yeah.
minded if it was like
You're
a,
trying to
yo,
embarrass
Mir,
me.
I feel some type of way about da da da. It was just like a. Then I gotta hear they mouth and yours as if y'all talked
Was
about
it
it
oh,
before y'all got in the car.
okay.
So now they on,
That answered
yeah,
my question.
because
I was gonna
da
say,
da
was it
da da.
another?
You feel me?
Yeah,
So that's on the topic of expectations. That was just funny. Something funny that I
that's a weird
recently came
expectation,
across.
though.
Yeah. It was just I expect the man to do everything and make sure I'm cool, especially if they invite me out. And it just was like a, and again, remember I thought she got it for free. It's just funny how the story come along, but I wound up saying to him, like, wait, I thought you got the food for free. And it was just funny because they claimed they didn't. So whole time I'm thinking I done finesse the finesse. Like I ain't had to pay and she
But I
got it
just feel
for
like,
free.
why is it that serious? Why is it that serious though? If like everything else is taken care of, and we're not
Yo,
together.
we not nowhere
We're
together.
not together.
I ain't gonna lie,
So
sis.
okay, well, it's over now. I'm so sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I told you to include everything.
Feel me?
Because maybe that was the next step, and that's what disappointed her. And she was like, "Oh, this is my out. This is
It
my
probably
out. He didn't give
was.
me no
If that
Wendy's."
was her out, by all
Oh,
means, but if she ever see this, I was waiting. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even, if I would have, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, maybe you would have got the Wendy's. But I'm cool.
also, wait, is this somebody you already knew?
See, the funny thing is, this is somebody that knows me, but I didn't really know them like that.
Okay,
But it was like we follow each other, and then one day it was just like all right, Steph, shoot a three, wound up working out, whatever. And then it just was like we ain't even really, it wasn't even I don't know. I don't even want to talk about Wendy's no more. It's making my stomach hurt. For real. The only thing about testing is it's either you right or you wrong. I feel like there's never no in the middle with testing somebody. Like that's the only thing.
okay. So now I'm ask this: you don't ever test nobody?
All right, I'm guilty. I feel like
For real?
I'm more as though testing the response maybe versus not testing you. But if you've passed the test, you don't even know what the green light you got for everything else. So it's like if you
Yeah.
fail the test, it's like
So then, but
me.
my thing is, so what do they get from passing the test? Like, then what?
Feel like you got a little bit more leniency to what you can get and what you can ask for. You know what I'm saying? Feel like once you test somebody, flying colors, you get a little reward, I guess, a little bonus sticker or something. I don't know. But
A
it'd be
bonus
something
sticker?
for real.
What is a
You know how
bonus
when you
sticker?
had a test and you
I
had
know
a
what you're talking
star because you
about.
got
Yeah,
a
you got
hundred,
a
you know what I'm
star
saying?
chart.
You know how you hunted something, but then it's like, dang, like you remember that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you test people based off of what to do next. What to do next and how you feel they deserve to be treated based off of, I don't want to say the progress, but the progress of whatever they've made in the relationship.
Yeah, I feel like once you I won't say prove yourself, but once you worthy enough of being what's the word when you got a certain
Standard? No.
no, when you in school valedictorian, not valedictorian. Is that what
Awarded?
it
When
is?
you're awarded or
When you're the
acknowledged?
valedictorian of the class and you know what you got going on and know what you got, yeah, you get rewarded for sure.
So then that fall okay, you can't do that, Amir, because that falls into
I don't
you
test you all the
expecting.
time, but if I do, make sure you pass. You know what I'm saying? Again, it could be something simple as seeing if you're gonna pay for your own Wendy's. I'll take you out the next day and take you wherever you want because you at least can pay for your own.
Or it's like, okay,
You
you
feel
make
me
it sound
though?
so simple.
You
Okay,
feel
so
me?
you're saying, like, okay, we did all this, all that in a day. I took care of you with this. I took care of you with that. Now it's your turn. Now at the end of the day, or whatever in the day, to be considerate because I'm doing all of this for you. Well, there's no standards in this relationship because it's barely relationship. So the least you can do is get your own little snack. Okay, what you're saying.
That's where I be at mentally nowadays. It's like if you had the expectation that I got to do this, okay. So what if I do that? Ooh, but then I want to come over and da da da. Now it's like, oh, he tripping, da da da. Or what if the expectation is, what if I'm hungry? What if I need some gas in the tank? Da da da. Now people like, oh,
but y'all
you
not
ain't got no
even there
money.
yet. Y'all not
Got...
there yet, though. You're not even
But
there
I'm
yet with
there
that
enough
person.
to have the expectation that I gotta not have you spend $1.
And you see, that goes into
Some people don't even want to buy some. Yo, sorry to cut you off. There's been times I didn't ask people to buy wraps.
Yeah.
Can't even buy wraps, but you want to smoke. What we doing?
I don't know. I can't.
So I be wrong, right? I'd be like, yo, not because as a guy, it's the awkward position when you pull up, boom, you at the store. You ain't gonna tell them to get out and get it. You feel me? You wanna go, but it's like, it's just be awkward because it's like, what am I asking you for $2? Like,
yeah, I get what
you
you're
know
saying.
What I mean?
You're just looking for somebody to be considerate.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yo, we need wraps. Yo, here go 10. Buy a couple joints so that way you cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. It just be little stuff that it'd be little stuff that can make people stand out. That's all. If you feel like you getting tested, just go to above and beyond with the thought you getting tested, and you just pass with flying colors type. I mean, you got extra points on your test.
So then that's what I mean when I say not enough grace is given when you're entering into somebody else's life. Like you're not giving me enough grace for how you met me.
Nah.
Like you met me like this. You didn't meet me.
People don't give it for what it is, for
stuff.
real.
Yeah.
Like I feel like once somebody taking you away from who they met you as, their expectations and their reality is not mixing up because either their expectations get lower or your reality changes. And that's not what y'all was attracted to. You know what I'm saying? That's not what y'all energy said. You come here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you see somebody in a strip club, in a library, at a gas station, whatever the case may be is. Meeting somebody at the gas station thinking they gonna pay your rent versus meeting somebody at a investor event. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's not fair though. I mean, and I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I guess I was recently kind of having a conversation with somebody recently. I'm not gonna say if it was a girl or a guy, but
probably a girl. What did she say? Because y'all girls always got some tea. Girl. What did she say? What did she say?
Okay, anyway, so I was just saying.
Because it was a guy, she'd have been like, yeah, I was talking to Marcus the other day.
I would not say that. Okay. I would not. But anyway.
Who's the girl? Not who's the girl, but what did the girl say?
They're saying like they're basically saying like there's like a, how can I say this without outing them? There's like an expectation when you're getting with a man for them to like pay for everything except for like the little things. And it's like, I didn't disagree with her because I wasn't trying to like be against her, but I do disagree with that because it's like,
what you mean though?
That's what I mean. Hold on, I'm gonna elaborate. But that's what I mean when like you meet somebody where they are. Like, if you meet somebody and they don't even like
Time out. Before you continue, I just want to make sure I understood you. You said this person is saying it's a void when it comes to the expectation of the little things,
of everything.
Everything.
Of everything.
Is it everything or is it little things?
It's everything. Okay, I'm gonna say as far as paying for stuff. as far as paying for stuff and providing certain things, like I do agree with you that you can't expect somebody to provide for you and you can't even provide back to them. Like I don't care if it's another man. I don't care. Like if you can't provide back to them or you're not even willing.
What you ask for, you should be able to reciprocate. That's what for lifers is
Yeah,
for
that's
real. You know what
true.
I'm saying? If you don't got it twice, don't pay for it at all. Don't go and
Or
ball
don't
out on
ask for
somebody
it.
and then she can't ask you for the same thing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You need to be man enough or respectful enough to be like, yo, I ain't you
Yeah,
want
I can't
blue,
do
I can give
that.
you green instead. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
want large, I can give you small instead. And I feel like a real woman understand, all right, cool, you can't do the large today, but he at least give me the small. You know what I'm saying?
But then I feel like that also falls into like this is another thing, but like people be lying to themselves and being like,
Expecting larges and really
no,
delivering
and
smalls.
saying that they actually like
Pause.
somebody and they don't. Wait, what'd you say?
Pause. My fault.
What did he just say?
I said,
Expecting largest in something. That's all I
yeah,
heard.
hold on.
That's all I
My
heard.
fault. My fault. That was
Okay, no. Anyway,
exactly what you said.
I feel like that falls into people thinking that they like people and you don't. Like if you don't
Yeah.
like that's the bare minimum to me. If you don't like me, why are you expecting me to so let me turn it over. If you don't like me, why are you expecting me to cook for you? I'm not cooking for you. I'm not
Yeah.
cooking for you.
I feel like that's where I messed up at. I feel like that was a general every girl do. Nah. A girl gonna cook
No.
for you if she like you. Like it
Yeah.
be, oh, for example, oh, I just made yada yada yada. Easy. Say if you want something from whatever the case may be is, just be different and just tell him, yo, I got a plate for you. Like, yo, come over. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It just really be this simple
But it's
stuff.
like if she don't like you, she's not gonna do that.
I know, but what I'm
Okay.
saying is you extend an invite. Now I feel like you like me. Now I feel like, all right, let me go see what her cooking skills like. Let me go
Okay.
see what her crib look like. Let me go see. Oh, you said pasta. You said chicken steak. Oh, all right. Or you said chicken nuggets and fries. You know what I'm saying? Like a snack, or like, all right, bet I can get a plate versus that's quesadillas or something. You know what I mean? Like I ain't nothing taken away from quesadillas.
Quesadilla.
You feel what I'm saying? But something you had to
Yeah.
really like put your elbow in, like, all right, you know what you're doing a little bit. A plate is I had to cook this, I had to cook that, and put it together. A plate is not you cooked one thing and it was that. No.
But that's your standard, Amir. Like maybe that is a plate. Maybe that is a plate. Maybe that's how they grew up,
To
and
me,
that's how
a
they
person who
provide for
can't cook,
themselves.
I have learned to cook at least two things and put them together. No.
So then
I didn't know how to cook.
wait. How you gonna expect that and you can't?
No, I could put two things together.
What do you put together?
I made Alfredo sauce from scratch the other day. Granted, I learned off of TikTok, and it was actually halfway decent.
Okay.
It was
Was it?
halfway
Was it?
decent.
Who
The
ate
hardest
it?
part
You?
was, yeah,
Just you? Okay.
don't judge. But the hardest part was going in the market and finding all the things that they were asking me to find.
To find
Like,
heavy cream and cheese.
it was the heavy cream. It was the
Cheese?
it was
Parmesan
no, it
cheese?
was the certain type of chicken I had to get in a certain way. I had to make it, put it in the air fryer first, and then the oven.
That's too much. I don't know. This is why.
It's TikTok stuff. I be bored
It's
sometimes. It's hot, so
ridiculous. All you gotta do is dice the chicken up and saute it.
it was good though. It was like an hour or two adventure, but I had like an L or two.
Hour or
incorporated.
two?
It was cool.
Ooh, child.
It's cool.
We need to go back to cooking while cook because it don't take an hour
I was
or
watching
two.
the other day.
It don't take an hour or two to make some Alfredo sauce.
Okay, eat, cook. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Yeah. What a time to be
Anyway,
alive.
right. What a time.
Hello? Yeah, bro, I'm grabbing my camera bag right now, bro. What you mean? Bro, I'm on my way right now, bro. First of all, you ain't even booked yet. Like, you need to go ahead and go book, bro. Bro, stop playing around before I go to Wawa and start filming people and call it a documentary. W9 Productions on the spot. Let's go.
What's one hard truth about relationships that no one prepared you for? Just based off the last relationship you was in.
I would say like conformity. For like, you know how like nobody perfect. I feel like that really attested when you really like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because some of my imperfections can either make you go left or right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
Yeah.
once you once you really like somebody, like some of the imperfections start to be your turn ons, if that makes sense. Like after a while, it was like I knew where to help. Granted, I wasn't the best helper, but I feel like certain situations would come up, and I'm like, okay, cool.
What
This is
makes
not
you feel
where.
like you wasn't the best helper?
Mm, I guess because of
Them,
my, I
not you.
guess because of my results,
Oh.
I feel like with with understanding somebody's imperfections, it still might not work out for you. Like it still might be an imperfection. It still might be something that you had to deal with. It still might be something that is may just be a part of that person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you love somebody or you really mess with that person, it's like you're gonna accept somebody for their flaws and all. So I feel like that's probably one thing that I wish somebody would have geared me towards. It was like if you
Mm.
like somebody, they're not gonna be your perfect person. You're gonna adapt to them. You know what I'm saying? Because again, nobody's ever perfect.
So did you think? Is that what you really thought though? Like, well, I mean, when you first got into it, you were pretty young, right? So like, did you actually think like, okay, this is my perfect person? You really thought that?
Uh, I didn't feel like this was like my perfect person. I felt like this was a person that I was willing to change for, and I feel like I would tell myself I was never going to change for anybody. So once I felt myself changing for that person, I felt like it opened me up to a whole other world because once you change, you expect somebody else to change in return. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not going to change at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this: I don't believe in change. I don't believe in change at all. I mean, I know there's change when it comes to like the little stuff, um, like if you're moving or if you're gonna get a new car, stuff like that. I don't believe people can change.
All right. So to answer your question, because you did start that my last, technically that is my last. I was young. You feel me? So when I say
Yeah.
change, like used to be on some, used to be on some,
I still don't believe in
I used to be
change.
on some dumb, like that was really like junior year, senior year, college me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like me is like almost 30 me. Like
But
it's
I
two
mean, I
different
still don't believe in
me's.
change. I only believe in like evolution,
Oh yeah, for sure.
evolution.
I can go back to
But
that for sure, for sure. But that's
there's no
mm,
change. Like you're always going to be like yourself. You're always going to be yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like once you get the expectation, I feel like once you get the expectation out of your head of like, oh, there has to be change within this in order for this to work. I feel like that's like um what is the word? Uh so it's not compromise. Hold up. Hold up.
I
Give
like the
me a
word
moment. Evolution.
evolution though. You know what I'm saying? Because change can be bad sometimes. Once somebody changes who you are, that's when things start to get tricky a little bit. But once you start to
Yeah.
evolve from you being this person and that person, yes, you will never forget about what made you that person, but it's like you're past that stage. You know what I mean?
Right, or you'll deal with the situation differently of whatever the
Yeah.
situation is
Like
because
10
you
years ago would
can
deal with something different now than who
yeah,
now would deal with. You know what I'm saying?
and you can easily get back I feel like in front of those situations, but you'll just handle it differently.
Yeah, for sure.
But like
You will never get a second chance at
so
stuff though.
you said the hard part about it was the you said compliant. What you said?
Conformity.
Conformity.
Yeah. Just being able to adapt to someone else's environment, what they're used to, what they expect, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I do that. That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Like I don't know why do I adapt to your environment? That's
You feel me?
evolution.
And I feel like from my perspective, just talk on bro's perspective, who decorated the crib?
Me.
If he had the option to decorate how he want, it probably wouldn't look like this. You feel me? As a
He
guy
wouldn't decorate
sometimes,
it.
exactly.
It would
I
just
probably
look
had this
like
in the middle of the floor
anything.
type, you know what I'm saying? I feel like conformity just come, it'd be something as simple as I want black and gold. Like black and gold. Like what? Then it'd be like, then we order the black and gold stuff. It's like, all right, I guess you was right about the black and gold. It just, I don't know. Sometimes you just got conformity. You just sometimes just you let it be your way. Go ahead, do you?
So when you're saying conform though, like, so did you conform to like Because this is one thing. Like, I understand the whole conformity thing. I get it. But I feel like, I don't know. You are only child, aren't you?
Yes.
Child. Anyway, sorry.
No,
You are only
not
child.
saying no cousins, no nephews, but my cousin, my nephews in other cities and stuff. So I never changed a diaper.
So
I
you're
never
really an only child.
babysat. Never did none of that. I always not got what I wanted because at a certain age I had to grind for what I wanted. But yeah, 13-year-old Christmas tree was lit up. Whatever I circled
Oh,
in the Toys R Us
must be
book,
nice.
whatever
I'm one of
bike,
5. That started to
Xbox,
fade away. It started
all
to fade
that.
away over time.
It stopped at like probably like when I got to high school. That stopped though. Up until high
High
school,
school.
Christmas, birthday, whatever I want, new phone, whatever under the Christmas tree.
So you was taken care of. So
Yeah.
especially as a only child. So I'm gonna say this. You're saying conformity is like one of the things, but it's like, is it really conformity? I mean, I'm not saying there's not conformity in a relationship, but is it really conformity if it's more so you just adjusting to sharing your space and time and mental with somebody else that you're probably not used to?
See, I feel like it will go both ways though, because I did feel that way at first. I feel like I wouldn't say being too open, but I was just with, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I also had to think about like, you have to conform what I'm used to too. You know what I'm saying? I can't just 100% conform to what you used to.
Yeah.
If I'm used to an empty crib and used to a busy crib, okay, we need to set something in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Whether, all right, it can be busy when I'm not there, but when I get home, it's time to, y'all
Yeah.
got to dip. Like, my man about to come home. He trying to chill. He trying to be quiet. Whatever. It's just like,
Right.
you get what I'm saying with
Well,
that?
that's different.
Because
That's your place. That's different.
it's our place. So I respect you enough to, if I'm coming from a 4-hour gig and you got your friends on the couch, all right,
Yeah.
cool, y'all rock out. I'll be over there, or I'll come mingle with y'all for a little bit, whatever. But if it gets to the point where I'm blatantly asking, like, yo, I want my space with, you know what I'm saying? Then if you can't conform to that, but I have to conform with you bringing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
Yeah,
something as
there's
little
no
as that. You
balance.
feel me?
There was
It
no
could be
balance
something as
with it.
little as it be one TV in the living room. I want to play the game and you want to watch the show or whatever. It could be like, all right, well, let me play this while you watch that or whatever. It could be something as simple as, it just be like little stuff. It just, you gotta learn to adapt to both worlds though. I feel like it just can't be like, just can't be one-handed.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So do you feel like do you believe in compromise? Like actual compromise?
If we both giving up something, yeah. I feel like I'm not compromising if I'm just giving up something. Like, if you're an alcoholic and I'm a weed head and you tell me to give up weed, but you ain't getting alcohol,
If
it's
you're an
like,
alcoholic, like
I'm just saying, like, compromise comes with,
alcoholic is hilarious.
all right, bet we're coming to this compromise that
Yeah.
if I do this, then this will be a result. Not saying that the result has necessarily come through you, but it's like, okay, if I stop smoking weed, I'm gonna have enough money to. I don't know how it goes. You feel what I'm
I know
saying?
what you mean.
Compromise gotta go both ways. Like, compromise can't just be, oh, I can't go out, or oh, you be in at this time, and it's just like, well, if I be in at 2 o'clock, is you gonna have something ready for me? Like, what's going? Why I'm coming in at 2 o'clock? Like, you mean? That's how I look at it. My world a little bit different when it comes to compromises. You gotta let a lot of
What does
stuff
that
slide.
mean?
You gotta let a
If
lot of stuff
I
slide when it
no
comes
no
to my
no,
world.
you
Not
said
let it slide, but
no wait.
you
I'm
gotta.
here. You said
Okay.
if I come home at 2 o'clock, you got something ready. Have what? 2 o'clock. Have something ready. Why is that an expectation? I know what you're talking about, but why is that an expectation?
Because I feel like now, all right, it's different, right? A lot of people to butt in is not making money after 2 a.m. I am one of those few people. You feel me? I be having to go to after hours. I be having to go to network with this person. I have to literally wait until stuff like that. And it's just like, when I say compromise, it's like, that's just something that come with me sometimes. Friday and
Yeah.
Saturdays, I'm not coming home early.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. But it's like, you come out with me. Bring your friends with you, want to keep me occupied, whatever the case may be is, but it's like, don't come out and just be clocking me, just be watching what I'm doing till 2:30 now. That's not compromising.
That's
That's
weird.
just weird. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been like
But
that.
y'all females have weird ways of doing things.
You
You feel
say
me?
y'all, I cannot relate to that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry,
Y'all be
sis.
clocking
I
tea,
can't relate to
but the
that.
tea be cold, and y'all be trying to figure out how y'all can heat it up.
I am a
You know what I mean?
huge contributor, okay,
To
in my
tea?
relationship. No.
Oh, okay.
In my relationship. So it's a lot of things that I know what you're talking about, but I don't do that. I don't understand. First of all, like I said, you're supposed to be his piece. Like, make it a better
Yeah,
situation if that's what the situation is. Or
that's when things go left. Once you're not the piece no more, it's
if you're
fronts.
not the piece no more, you never was the piece in the first place. There's no you were pretending.
See, no. I take that a little bit back
Okay.
because we can have our ways of destroying the piece. But like as us guys, we have to learn how to admit that y'all might be one way when we meet y'all, but then once we got going through the stuff and the peace don't be piecing as it was when we first got y'all grace. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
I
it could always be
agree.
peace. It could always be just a little bit of peace.
I agree, but then you gotta have balance. Then you gotta have balance. Like I definitely do, like, in my home, complain about certain things. I'm like, okay, it shouldn't be like that. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure I'm your peace. I'm not about to be angry or like highly emotional on purpose because I feel like certain things didn't go the way
That's
it
true
was supposed to go. It's not worth it. It's not worth
for sure.
complaining from sun up to sundown about something. Just you got to adjust. Like, you have to adjust to certain things. And I feel like that falls back into, if the person actually likes you. I'm not talking about love. If the person actually likes you. If they don't like you, then they're not going to do it. And that's
That's
just
true.
it.
Yeah.
So,
Once it feel like it's forced, you don't like that person. Once you feel like it's something that you want to do, which is what you aim for in a
mm,
relationship, it's some people just don't be given that I want to do it or I want to. It's like, do I have to do it? Do I want to do it? Do I need to do it?
if I've ever felt like that, stuff like that actually breaks me down. If I ever feel like I'm forcing myself to do something,
Yeah, never
like
force.
it literally does break me down. Like, I'll
It
have,
got to be natural.
yeah.
It got to
So
be.
I don't know about that.
Once it's forced, that mean like somebody energy off, whether it's your energy or their energy. Feeling like you got to do too much or feeling like they're doing too little. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm,
it's energy conflicting.
that's
Mm,
uncomfortable.
yeah, it's this is the peace word. It's like
What?
I don't want to be I don't want to be that person. But if people promoted peace more often, I feel like people will be more happy. I feel like people lose their peace and then that affects other people in their world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Somebody feeling low, somebody energy down, somebody just went through something, whatever. Again, not taking away from what you got going on, but it's like my peace is important too. So once you start removing people that affects your peace becomes a little bit more sacred and you feel like you got a little bit more control over
Yeah.
your peace in a sense. You feel me? Because I didn't really realize how much peace really mattered because it's like your level of insanity and
Yeah.
it really affects how you go about certain things. It really affects how
Level
you
of sanity,
treat
not
people.
insanity. I hope you don't have levels of insanity. Your level of
I be
sanity.
going crazy for real. So I feel like my crazy meter it really just take right person say the wrong thing or the wrong person say the right thing. But it's a lot of
Are
people that
you
just be
still
in the
like
middle.
that?
No, like me personally,
You be
like
triggered?
I don't really get triggered
Uh,
often, like because people be fighting their own demons for real. And like, well, I ain't gonna lie, once I got a little bit more spiritual, like I had to realize like God put me on this earth for a reason. And sometimes people just gotta do what they gotta do. And it's just like
mm,
do what you gotta do, but like leave me out of it for real. But if you want to be, if you want to make me that person to be what you gotta do, then it's all right. But you gonna get your karma out of it. You feel me? Like
yeah.
I reciprocated this, but you gonna get that in return. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. I was gonna ask you, what defines a friend? And I want to say like explain a little bit more on what's a friend versus a acquaintance because I feel like we having people we mess with, and we got people we mess with. You know what I'm saying? So like, what defines like a friend to you, in a sense? Like somebody that you could actually be like, that's my friend.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Do you feel like I'm a friend to you?
Yeah.
Or because I feel like you're a friend to me, but I feel like every one of my friends is different. Like each one. Like no friend of mine is the same for
But they all
real.
have to have like a certain like commonality though.
A
Whether
friend for
whether it's
me.
somebody that treats you a certain type of way, whether it's a certain level of conversation you can hold with somebody,
Mm,
whether it's certain level of distance, whatever it could like friends can come in all categories for real, for real. So I figure I just
yeah.
you know,
So I feel like what contributes to a friend or good attributes, I guess, would be loyalty, respect, and motivation. I guess that would be the word. Somebody that's like not holding you back. Um, but I feel like each one of my friends has different strong attributes, and I think that took me a minute to actually accept. Like I used to kind of feel like, and I don't feel like anybody's like me, but I used to kind of feel like everybody that was I considered a friend
mm,
had to have the same attributes, and that was
yeah,
like a mistake
nah.
because it started making me look at certain people
Hmm.
differently, and I was like, why would well they didn't do that, why would they do that, da, 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 da. So a good friend, I guess it would just be somebody that's considerate of
I want no, hold on. Rewind it.
what.
Not a good friend, just a friend.
Oh, just a friend.
Yes. How
What's
do
the
you define
difference?
somebody being a friend to you? Because I feel like you have friends. See, that's why I was getting into the friends versus acquaintance because it's like a good friend is somebody that's your friend, but that treats you well, but it's still your friend even though they treat you bad type shit. But you love them, you know what I mean? But what makes somebody a friend? Like what defines a friend? What makes somebody be like you're part of my circle? We locked in. But you were saying it. You started off good.
I
You were
get
saying
what
the
you're saying, but
loyalty.
it's just
You
not
saying the loyalty, the motivation,
in
all of that.
respect.
But you started off to a good friend. No, keep on that like threshold. Like what makes your circle your
Whatever. So a friend, I guess, like there are friends everywhere. If you want to be honest, I feel
Mhm,
like it's somebody always trying to be your friend,
for sure.
and
That's
I
when you likable.
guess right. I guess I'm likable.
You likable.
Thank you. But like
You
that's not
you
the
cool
goal.
though. You
That's not the
cool.
goal though. So it's
You're
like
you're you're laughable. You're like you know how to hold a conversation. Like
okay.
some people be bored all day every day. Trust me. Come across a person like you. Oh my God, Aaliyah.
That's
I mess with you
weird. I
so
hate that shit
much.
so much. Anyway. So, but okay, a friend versus an acquaintance, somebody who's a friend, it's not that much of a difference. I'm gonna just say it. It's not that much of a difference to me.
Is it
And
thin line?
yes, the line is thin because
Okay.
but then I know this is another thing, but then the line is also thin when it comes from an acquaintance to a fan. Like, no offense, but it is. Because
Mm-hmm.
you're just like kind of lurking around and then you make it to be an acquaintance. You only make it to be an acquaintance because you're around me. You're in the rooms that I'm in. So
Right.
happens to be not my circle, but you're in the rooms.
Right.
And then you have the people who are like they become a part of your circle. But I feel like for me, you only become a part of my circle as a friend when you show that mutual respect. So I guess
Yeah.
that's what it would be. It would be the mutual respect.
I got your back. You got mine. I feel like
Right.
it becomes an
But it takes a
acquaintance.
long time. For me, it
Yeah.
takes a long time to get there. Like even for me to other people, like it's gonna take like I see when people try to get me into their circle or
Mhm.
into their friend group. It takes a long time for me to like look at that and be like, all right, I'm stepping into your circle. Because
Yeah.
there's been people where it'll take me like a full 2 years for real.
No, for
And then I'm like,
sure.
okay.
Because it's like you just be having that like that thought in your back of your mind, like, is this person worthy enough to come around my my partner, my
Mm-hmm.
family, my other best friends, and my sisters, and da da da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people put on a good facade. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like once somebody is vulnerable, that's when you really get to know them for real, for real.
Yeah.
Everything be all good and sound good when
And so
everything
then
going
that's the
cool.
difference then.
You know
It
what I'm
takes
saying?
me a minute to be vulnerable, and I do that on purpose.
Yeah, it
Um,
take me. I had to learn with the people who told me like I'm not vulnerable. I had to realize be more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? But not be more vulnerable to the
To
wrong
me, you
people.
give off Virgo energy, so it didn't bother
Yeah,
me.
I'm
It
a I'm
did,
a
it
I'm a
never
heavy
bothered
Virgo,
me.
and I'm half a Libra too. So some people say on the last day
Half.
or whatever. I'm last day of a Virgo.
No, I don't. I'm okay with that. I don't believe in that.
All right,
You're
so
to me,
tech
you have pure Virgo
tech
energy, and I was okay
technically
with it.
technically, shout out to Gigi. Technically, I'm a Libra because of what time I was born. Technically,
Um,
technically, Gigi, if you're seeing this, yes, you told me so. Because we actually looked up my date and time and everything.
your chart.
Technically, I'm a Libra. Technically. But I will always be a Virgo. Don't care what anybody say.
So I'm gonna say this real quick about that. I've always felt like with zodiac signs, it is spiritual, right? So let's pay attention to the fact that it's spiritual.
For
If
sure.
it's spiritual and you decide to identify within a certain spiritual energy, that's what you're gonna identify as.
For sure.
Period. So
Or just having a conversation with somebody else, like keep it being astrology going against the word of God for real, for real. Won't be technical. But I let them have a moment, and it's just like
I agree.
I had to respond to them and kind of say like, well, people who do believe in astrology, it's just a matter of coincidences. If you don't believe in coincidences, then you don't believe in astrology. Believe in astrology, then if you're God fearing, then
I
yeah.
wouldn't
But
say
that was a deeper comment.
coincidences, though. I would
The
say
stars
like,
aligning and you
that's not a
you
coincidence.
reading
That's
something
just
that you exactly going through.
it's
No,
a-
that's a coincidence.
It's an alignment. It's not really a. Okay, I get why you're saying
It's a
coincidence.
coincidence. Because if you feel as though that's not 100% fact of why you're thinking like that, and it's a
Mhm.
belief, then like you said, it's an alignment. It's just because things are where they are. I'm this way, or things are happening that way. But like you said, if you believe in, you don't believe that things can go this way just because stars
I would say
is
more
this.
so
And,
it's
you
an
know what I mean?
alignment. It's an alignment of whatever happened in that moment. It's bouncing off of each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
Energies.
Right. Exactly.
Energies be big nowadays. I feel like you ain't got the right energy, not the right vibe.
I hope so, because that drives a lot.
It drives a lot. I feel like I'm really, really, really energy based. I feel like if your energy don't match it, I feel like recently, pause, it just be with guys, for real, for real. Just people who want to be a brand ambassador, who want to invest, who want to promote, whatever, whatever. I gotta be able to. Do you come where I come from? Can I feel where you come from?
Right.
Do we have some type of?
Are you gonna allow me to feel where you come from?
You know what I'm saying? It just be energy.
Yeah.
That's why I had to say pause in the beginning, because I be really evaluating every single person who come past me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you here for? What we doing business for? What we collaborating for? What are we sitting on this? You know what I'm saying? It's just like just little stuff. It's just, my energy real important to me.
Okay. What do you admire about me but maybe haven't said?
I never forget the time that you told me about myself.
What did I say?
Like, I can't, granted, I can't remember what it was word for word, but I remember you telling me exactly how you didn't fuck with something. I'm trying to think of what it was. But you literally,
What did I say?
you don't remember that? Like, one time you literally told me like you wasn't feeling how something was going.
Oh yeah, I was about to touch on that earlier, but
You know what
then
I'm
the
saying?
camera cut off or something.
It was something about how you. I forget what it was.
It was a situation.
Yeah, I think it was like that's what it was. I think it was the situation with another team member or whatever. And you basically told me like, yo, I don't like being around that person, or for that person around, don't invite me type stuff. And it just was like, I was trying to create this whole, but we a family and da-da-da. But then I remember telling you how that person spoke before you spoke of them, and it's just like, wait, this is two different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because they gave off a, yeah, we cool, but you was more like, nah, like, and it kind of showed me when things did pop up. Okay, yeah, it's two different sides, two different pages of things. So yeah, that's how.
Wait,
I
you liked that I said that? You liked that I
you
expressed
kept it real,
myself?
somebody else didn't. that's when you earn my respect for real, because
Yeah.
as a bro or as a friend, whatever you want to call it, could have kept it real. And it's like, little do you know, the real person came to me first and told me what it was exactly when they saw you. Instead of, remember I told you how they recommended you and, oh, it should be a good look. And then it's like, well, why you didn't tell me that
So
we had that weird, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you weird for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, no, she cool, because the moment you knew what was up, you was like, yo, yeah, I'm not feeling that for real, for real. And there's been plenty of other situations other than that, but I feel like that was the first time that it was like, all right, she got my
I just
respect.
don't be with
As
the
long as she don't be on
BS,
no fake
man.
stuff. Like, you never gave off fake,
I don't be with
ever.
the BS ever.
You never gave off fake. If you didn't feel something, it could be something as little as it's hot in this room. You would tell me, yo, it's hot in this room, Mary. Like, go get a, like, you never was on the fake vibe. That's one thing I can say. It's always top tier about you, for sure, for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Did you like learn anything, or like have you like learned from any like lessons from being around me? Because I try to be this CEO, but I be definitely on some. I just want everybody to learn from like, whether we went from seeing each other every day to every week, to every month, every year. Like, I just want to make sure that with my friends and the people that I hold closest to, that we at least learn it from, like you said, motivating each other. So have you learned anything from being around me?
So I'm gonna say this: it's not a one-time thing; it's an ongoing thing. I appreciate the consistency. Whether I appreciate the consistency of you wanting to learn and evolve. As a friend and also as a business owner and as somebody who you actually recognize that you have people looking at you and you're aware. There you go. Your self-awareness. You're pretty aware. And I think that I feel like when I first met you, like a lot of people thought that you weren't aware, and I didn't like that. I feel like a lot of people just felt like you weren't aware and you didn't know what was really going on, like right in front of you or like right under your nose. And I think I sat back and I saw him like, but he does know what he's doing. He does know what's going
that
on.
convo one time, I felt like you came to me and was like, Mira, you know, I'm like, of course. And I started telling you, and like, okay, I'll make sure you was aware. And I'm just like, that was another, to tap back to the last question, not to cut you off. That was another
I'm trying to think
way that I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's just been, I don't even want to say it's situations. It's just like the way you move. And it's like, even if I don't see you for a while, it even shows even through your business practices, through your business practices. Like, you're very consistent and you know what you want and you know what you're trying to do. And then also with your self-awareness, you realize that maybe you could have did something differently, and then you'll always try to come back and, like, I guess correct what you did, or like move forward with what you did. And I think you've kind of always been like that. That's what that's what attracted me to your business, I think, in the first place. Well, it attracted me because I don't remember what I very, very honestly first saw. I think it was just like a word of mouth type thing. But then once I actually got into it, I was like, oh, this is what this is. This is actually a business. It's not just somebody, because you're not the only person I've been an ambassador for. So it's like, I think you're probably one of like 6 brands I've been an ambassador for. And everybody else is just like, this is not lifestyle for you. You don't care. You don't care about me. You barely care about yourself.
It's just promoting promo codes. And
Yeah, you're just promoting, and you're not even trying to be consistent.
Never penalize y'all if y'all didn't sell a thing in y'all life. It's when y'all part of the team, it's been people who got 90% out of, but they put 10% in. And I didn't care, because it's just like, once I considered you fam.
What advice would you give your past self that would help you at the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey?
I feel like advice I would give my past self would be, don't let everybody soak up your sun. I feel like let a lot of people,
that's a good one,
be in my shoes, and I should have never did that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in being an entrepreneur, being a boss, sometimes you got to be the boss. Sometimes you got to let people know you're the boss. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I let a lot of people forget that. You know what I'm saying? Let a lot of people forget that within my brand, it's always gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
Always. You know what I'm saying? Whether it could be the worst thing that happened in the world, Buck's still gonna be here. Like my plan is to get this to my kids. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
though they can have a brand and they can make money off of a lifestyle and connections and networks that only they have control over. You know what I'm saying? So when I felt myself doing too much, I feel like wish new me would have told old me fall back. Let them be in their own circle because sometimes with being in the entrepreneur life, I feel like I forced that entrepreneur life into some other people. I was just talking to somebody the other day. They was telling me I got that hustler's mentality. You got to do it. Like no days off. Like da 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 da. And I had to be like, that is my mentality. Every day I want to be a millionaire. That's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna be everybody's mentality though.
Did they say it like a negative way?
Nah,
Oh.
it was something about like them not coming to practice or something. And you know, my whole spiel like practice ain't gonna wait for nobody, and you know what I mean. My whole little no, Mayor, you keep preaching this no days off for me, but I need days off, and it's like, you know what? Maybe some people do need them days off. Maybe some people can't think like entrepreneur Mayor. So I feel like me then would have told a lot of people just be you. As long as you be you, you straight. Just do what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're doing something, we good. But old me used to let a lot of people just do whatever the hell they wanted to. So I think that's the main thing. I'd just be like, nah, just stop that, or at least switch it up, or at least add some type of something that we got going on. What's one thing either we did more or something that you did more?
I did more. What do you mean?
Me personally, like I wish I did like how I told you earlier, a little bit more me time.
Oh, something that I wish I did more.
Yeah, either you or you can answer both. Either you or just what we would do more.
I feel like this can still happen. Discovering, as far as me and you, stepping into more rooms together, but like more rooms as far as outside of the rooms that we already see, that we already are used to.
I agree. Me and you in the fashion week.
Because I'm still not over that we didn't go to Atlanta together. I'm not over that. I'm not gonna get over it probably till it happens. Not that I'm not over it, like I'm not holding a grudge, but it's just like
no, hold a grudge though. Me personally, I feel like
I had a vision.
Me and you in a room, it can get dangerous for real. Like I feel like it's just something about what didn't happen yet that gets me so excited to be like.
This could still happen.
Yeah,
it could still happen.
For sure, for sure.
I think about that a lot. Because I feel like, in my opinion, possibilities are endless. Like there are blueprints to things, but there's not like a one way to do them. And I feel like things can literally just keep going. But at the same time, I feel like, well, first of all, you've been in this longer than I have. But either way, no matter what, we're always going to learn at different pace.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think there's going to be a day when we get on the same pace and it's going to be the same type time.
Yeah,
like completely.
For sure. I feel like right now we just kind of like, well, me, I can speak for myself. I'm still trying to figure it out. Me, I'm still trying to figure out my focus. Not saying that some people aren't the focus, but I be having so much going on. I don't have time to focus on what I want to focus on. And I wish I did have more time to do certain things like we talk about, certain ideas that we have, stuff like that. But it's like sometimes only having like 3 hours of free time out of your day, just be like, and then when you do have free time, again, not too personal, me and you have going on, but just like again, life just be life, and sometimes like I wish I could have a free time to just be like, you want to do something today, we out, yada yada. But I would say sometimes, even with my other friends too, like if you invite me and I'm free, I'm there. Tell me put it on a calendar. I'm a heavy calendar person. Yo, 8 o'clock Wednesday, I will be there. Like
I feel like it is. I feel like there's gonna be a time. It hasn't happened to me yet. It hasn't happened to Wanya yet. I don't think it's happened for you yet either. But there's gonna be a time when there's no free time. We're not having free time. It's just you just go, and it's gonna be like a. It's gonna be a full time period of that. and it's gonna get you. It's like, you know, and it's like it's that one thing you do and it takes off, da, 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 and then you go to the next level. I feel like that's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna happen.
No, for sure. It's definitely
But
gonna happen.
I was gonna say for me, even though I do it, but I always feel like it's more room to learn.
What,
I
cooking?
wish no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I feel like that's inevitable. That's gonna happen regardless.
Already bet.
Whatever path I choose is gonna be like the end result of it. But I feel like there's just always more to learn as far as like just studying things as far as art, studying things as far as fashion, studying things as far as reaching a new audience or different audience. Because there's so many different
hmm
audiences out there. Like there's so many, and once
Yeah.
you figure out how to tap into each one by having your niche like dip into each one,
hmm
I feel like possibilities are endless.
You ever switch up your clientele?
No, because I don't know how to do that.
So I seen a TikTok one day.
Hmm.
They said, look through your likes. Who in your likes?
Mm.
I looked. I said, it's models.
It's like
It's
the
a
same
bunch of
thing.
BS same people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So once I started switching my clientele, who I want to work with, who I offer to work with, who I allow to work with, stuff like that,
Oh, that's what you
it's
mean.
like you get a little bit of different results. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes we be so tapped into who we used to and
I
who
feel like
acceptable.
this is my first time kind of switching up clientele with this
hmm
show. Um, because we have been reaching people I just never seen before. Like I just never seen
Somebody
before.
like it's a million people like you and it's a
Hmm.
million people like me, but I mean it's 2 million people out there to connect with both me and you
Right.
and what experiences that we got. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there's also we've been tapping in more to the older crowd, like the older, like our parents' age,
hmm
and it's been kind of interesting. Like, and not just like uncles and stuff, but like the older crowd, and like it's just been interesting. I don't know. And then I've also been connecting my stuff to Facebook, like actually like frequently, and it's been tapping into a different crowd. So I don't know. I
You
don't
never
know
know
if
who
my
out
crowd
there.
is really consistent though. Like I feel like my crowd is consistent based off of what era I'm in because there's a lot of people I don't see anymore, and then there's some people that I just still see.
Mhm.
Like so yeah.
I feel like you switch up the clientele once you started doing this. Like some people who was used to seeing whatever, now it's people who used to seeing what you got going on here type. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like people
So
starting to get I feel like it's people starting to get uncomfortable. And they're like, oh, I'm not gravitating towards
some
that, but
people,
that's
some I've
fine.
seen, sometimes the to be to say it bluntly enough, sometimes people hate seeing your face,
Mm-hmm.
and this like sometimes it's weird to admit that, but it's like it's been times where I did nothing to nobody, but as I'm posting, it's like they got to see that every day. They got
Yeah.
to see your progress every day. They got to see what you on every
Yeah.
day. And as somebody who is out here really a hater of yours or somebody who envy you, it'd be killing them every time. They ain't lose yet. Like there's been people who've been waiting years to
I'm
see
gonna
you
really
lose
tell you, I'm
race,
gonna tell you a
years to see you
story.
slip up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I give them people grace because anybody that has ever been a part of my brand has been a part of my journey. So I never take it away. But
Hmm.
anybody I ever gave that title to, no, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? But people like to, like you said, sometimes try to take away from the bigger picture of things like, oh, I did this and I did that. But I challenge people to ask you, well, before you did that for me, what was I doing? Same exact thing you claim you did for me. You feel me? So once I feel like that's where it was, I ain't got nothing to explain. People will know what's going on, but some people want to act like they don't know what's going on. But then to be like, we see right through that. Because it be times where I be feeling like I messed up. I had to really just go back sometimes and be like, nah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
That was me. It was a little bit of maybe both. It might have been 75-25, but it wasn't 100% and zero like somebody put it.
No, it wasn't.
People are delusional if people would go to somebody saying something that I did and they had no parts. That's delusion. Because I keep to myself. I barely let people in.
That's weird. That's weird to not take responsibility for something that you was a part of it. So you did something too. It wasn't just the other person.
Yeah, nah. It be a responsibility thing. I feel like a lot of people miss that responsibility role because they don't want the repercussion that come with you taking the responsibility. It's like going to jail and saying you did dead body. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was a part of that, but I'm not gonna say what I did to be a part of that, but I was a part of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we cool.
When does self promotion cross the line into arrogance?
I don't like
Sorry.
dwelling on this. Wait, ask the question one more time before I answer this question how I want to, so that way I can answer it correctly. Because this is real big and this is real big.
When does self promotion cross the line into arrogance?
I feel like where I had to tell myself I'm all I got is when people try to change who I was. I feel like people was so defeated. People was so like unmotivated by how motivated I was to myself that it made me change how I moved. You feel me? I gotta be my most confident person. You feel me? And I can't let nobody else take that away. Once I felt people was trying to tell me I couldn't do this or I need to be this type of person or you came around me because of what you saw. You came around me because of the energy you felt at a event I was at or the position I was in. So why are you trying to change who I am as a person or like you said, my self-confidence, my self-motivation? You know what I'm saying? I feel like once I started to notice that, when I started feeling like people was taken away from me a little bit, my arrogance started to turn into unmotivation, like a self-confidence. So I started to feel like I was being me for other people versus being me for me. You know what I'm saying? When it come to me being self-motivating and me, the big thing about self is worrying about self. When I felt like I was arrogant was when people felt as though I was giving off arrogance. People who expected things, people who, oh, you there while I'm not here with you type stuff. Oh, you making this while I'm not making that with you. And I had to again, I'm CEO. I got to be boss sometimes. You feel me? And my arrogance slowed down when I had to unboss myself. And it's like, what am I? Why? What am I unbossing myself for?
See, this is why it'd be hard for me to be around people because I've been around people like that, but it's like I cut you off so fast. Don't talk to me anymore. Like because
Yeah.
I'm not dulling myself down because of how you feel. That has nothing to do with me.
Nah,
That has
for
all to do
real.
with you and your pride and your ego and your arrogance. That has nothing to do with me. If I'm
Yeah.
comfortable within me and what
Nah,
I'm
for
supposed to
sure.
be doing.
It took me a while to realize that because people be fighting with their own demons. People
Yeah.
be fighting with their own stuff they got going on at home. I had to realize sometimes after the meeting, I didn't know I had 15 people in the meeting. That's 15 different people going to 15 different situations when they go home. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? People in relationships in the brand. People got things going. It's just a bunch of things going on that people project onto you as to why. Again, I be making things look easy, but it's not easy. So when people come
Hmm.
around me, they be like, "Mary makes it look so easy, and Mary had a great day," and da da
That's
da.
so
They
weird.
be like, "Don't
I don't
hate
know
for
how
what I
you.
got."
That's a lot.
People
You.
wanted what I wanted, and weirdly enough, be trying to live in what I lived in, but don't understand what come with living in them shoes. And then you
Mm.
work so hard to be like Aaron, Mr. Buck, and the lady asked me, and why you? Then it's like you in it, and it's like,
This is a
Mayor,
lot. This
they
is
be
a.
they be coming into me telling me the same things I used to tell them, and I had to be like,
What did you
hold
expect?
on, wait, like, hold on, wait, like, sound like how I used to,
Right.
you know what I mean? I had to realize, like, thought it was sweet. Y'all sitting there
That's
right now.
weird.
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
see how you. I don't. I mean, you're probably not around it as much as you used to be,
Nah,
but I couldn't be around that. I
it's none of
cannot.
that for real. For real. It's no. My problem was comparing. Like, don't compare yourself to me. If we friends, ain't no comparison. Once
Hmm.
you, oh Mirror, I want to be like you and so. And Mirror, you and so is so da 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 da. And Mirror, you da da da. I'm like, had to look like. What you doing to get towards that? Or you just watching us? You know what I mean? Like people who be watching be having so much to say, and they be like, "What are you doing to work towards that? You want it so bad. What you doing to really work towards this entrepreneur, like this car note, crib, hair salon, studio? What you working towards that?" Sometimes people will ask you how you do it, and sometimes people don't ask, "What do I need to do what you're doing?" And I feel like if people came to people a little bit differently, like, well, what did you do to get where you're at? Not how you doing it, because people can ask me how you print a shirt, or people can ask me what do I have to do to print my own shirts? Get this machine, get this, get that. Da, da. How you print a shirt? Put it down for 15 seconds, you done. But you be mad at my answer, right? Because you're not really getting the answer that you want to, but you're not really asking the right question. What's one word that people often mistake up with you?
One word people often mistake with me or misinterpret is people like to say I'm bossy. But it be the same people that ask me where I get my confidence from. Isn't that some? Ain't that some shit?
That is
But
though, because I feel like you give off both.
you feel like I give off bossy?
Nah, at the beginning, yeah. Once I knew
At the
that you
beginning,
didn't really take, like, once we had that convo, and you was like, "Yo, Amir, like, you should be expecting this, like, you should be getting this, like, they
Mhm.
BS." I'm like, "Oh no, she not really playing no games. It's not bossy. It's like you know what
I
needs
just
to be
know what
done."
I want.
Yeah,
I know what I
yeah,
want.
exactly.
I'm very sure. I'm very sure of myself what I want,
For
and
sure.
I don't have time to waste time.
No, for sure. That's
And
one
I
thing
don't think
about you.
anybody else should have
Nah.
time.
No,
You don't
you
have
promote
time.
that, like, no, like, I'm not wasting my time, you don't waste yours. If I'm
Yeah.
here on time, where everybody else at?
Yeah.
Why everybody else 45 minutes late?
Why are you
Why
late?
so and so didn't come with their stuff done? Why did it done? I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Why did you wait till today to do this, and that?
Yeah.
Be a better planner. Be considerate. I don't have time for you. And that's where people get cut off. I'm not with the BS, but that's another episode.
It's another
Um,
episode.
Another episode, another guest, another for lifer.
I
And
got
that's
better
all we
since the
got.
beginning. You feel me?
You say you got better?
Since the beginning, I was doing all of that. You see how that was Christmas then? You
Yeah.
feel me?